All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with big differences in height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Larbin. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Brasilia, Distrito Federal, Brazil, Big. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
Well, it's a venue that needs no introduction. The world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. And even for a Boston guy, I have levels of appreciation for the building.
I mean, when you walk into MSG, you get chills because you understand the history that comes with competing in this arena. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Effective punch there by Lee.
Oh.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, he told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, always brings his hands right back to his face.
They're certainly getting after it early. kick partially blocked. That punch no good. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Oh, he lands a huge kick here.
Oh, man, these are hard. He got him.
Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, that couldn't have felt good as he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter, and he's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Big punch from the clinch.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Lee.
Great punch landed with so much power.
And they separate. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Boom. Single collar tie now. Big head kick. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Lee. And he landed the right hand there. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside leg kicks.
Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow up. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
Right hand upstairs.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, so the taller fighter lands a knee yet again.
Ooh, head kick lands.
Now a kick to the body. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
He is all about that left kick to the body. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good.
Look at the angle of that nice body
kick. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Big knee lands right to the opponent's midsection. Oh, big punch land. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Oh, huge hit. Strong 5 minutes, down. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, big head kick.
Just missed with the leg kick.
That was snuck in. Nice strike. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, a nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lee. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style against Danas.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Lee gets absolutely melted by that head kick. Slips the left hand.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Got the single collar tie.
I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Just misses with that one.
He is pulling a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight.
Beautiful punch. Nice head kick.
Beautiful straight punch there. His boxing fundamentals are just so clean.
Oh, he looks so sharp tonight.
Pretty good knee to the body by Lee.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and they separate. Oh, well done to block that powerful kick to the body.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Good stick.
Oh, caught him there with the head kick. Oh, Superman punch is good. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Misses with the right hand. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie, splits the guard, lands the right hand. Lee going for the head kick. He misses there. Oh, single collar tie here. Lee gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Big head kick lands.
A little single collar tie there. Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. All right, single collar tie now. Head kick attempt, it's blocked.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Oh, and he caught the kick.
Beautiful kick.
So once again, making good use of the reach advantage as he lands another jab. Oh, nice knee to the body for him there. Very nice.
Nice moving punch.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Nice head kick.
Oh, collar tie. Lee going for the head kick. No dice.
Ooh, big shot land. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, he catches the right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off of the kick, he would go right into his takedown, and it worked perfection.
Back to the jab now, no good.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Nice punch by Lee. Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job of moving his head. It doesn't take much to avoid a punch.
Nice jab by Lee.
Nice head kick. He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly. Oh, wow, oh!
And this might just be a matter of time.
Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
And there it is! All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, what What an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission. And they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again.